Yeah, you're on.
The Christmas Welcome. All Christmases are supposed to be jolly. This one in particular was the jolliest of thousands of Christmases Santa had attended. It was Santa's last stop for the year, his favorite cookies laid out by the sink for him to eat. He laughed out with a ho, ho, ho. He gobbled down the cookies with the wink of an eye. All of a sudden, all the things in tiny rooms came to life, including the doll that was stored in Santa's sack. Santa got to work putting the finishing touches to the room. The little boy stirred, but did not awake. The present came to life and acted jolly with all the others. The angel wanted to join with all the others, but stayed with the sleeping boy. They were all singing and dancing and helping Santa fill the stocking up with goodies. You better watch out. You better not cry. You better not pout. I'm telling you why. Santa Claus is coming to town. He's making a list. He's shaking it twice. He's gonna find out who's naughty or nice. Santa Claus is coming to town. He sees you when you're sleeping. He knows when you're awake. He knows if you've been bad or good, so be good for goodness sake. Oh, you better watch out. You better not cry. You better not pout. I'm telling you why. Santa Claus is coming to town.
It's a surprise for you two have arrived. What have you brought me?
Oh, you shall see in the morning. By the way, you make great cookies.
Oh my, Santa. It's a pleasure.
Dashing through the snow in a one-horse open sleigh. Over the hills we go, laughing all the way. Ho, 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 bells on bobtails ring, making spirits bright. What fun it is to ride and sing a sleighing song tonight. Oh, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Hey! Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Hey!
Where's Rudolph?
He couldn't make it this year, I'm afraid.
What a shame.
Yeah,
what a shame.
Let us sing about him. Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer had a very shiny nose. And if you ever saw it, you would even say it glows like a light bulb. All of the other reindeers used to laugh and call him names like Pinocchio. They never let poor Rudolph join in any reindeer games. Then one foggy Christmas Eve, Santa came to say, ho, 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 Rudolph, with your nose so bright, won't you guide my sleigh tonight? Then all the reindeer loved him, as he shouted out with glee, yippee! Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer, he'll go down in history.
You know, there are people who are happy, but they never say it. Let's say it for them.
We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Good tidings we bring to you and your kin. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Silent night, holy night, all is calm, all St. Nicholas. 'Twas the night before Christmas when all through the house not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. The stockings were hung by the chimney with care, in hopes that St. Nicholas soon would be there. The children were nestled all snug in their beds, while visions of sugar plums danced in their heads. And Mama in her kerchief and I in my cap had just settled our brains for a long winter's nap. When out on the lawn there arose such a clatter, I sprang from the bed to see what was the matter. Away to the window I flew like a flash, tore open the shutters and threw up the sash. The moon on the breast of a new fallen snow gave the luster of midday to objects below, when what to my wondering eye should appear but a miniature sleigh and 8 tiny reindeer. With a little old driver so lively and quick, I knew in a moment it must be St. Nick. More rapid than eagles, his coursers they came, and whistled and shouted as he called them by name. Now Dasher, now Dancer, now Prancer and Vixen, on Comet, on Cupid, on Donner and Blitzen, to the top of the porch, to the top of the wall, now dash away off. As dry leaves that before the wild hurricane fly, when they meet with an obstacle, mount to the sky. So up to the housetop the coursers they flew, with a sleigh full of toys and St. Nicholas too. And then in a twinkling I heard on the roof the prancing and pawing of each little hoof. As I drew in my head and was turning around, down the chimney St. Nicholas came with a bound. He was dressed all in fur from his head to his foot, and his clothes were tarnished with ashes and soot. A bundle of toys he had flung over his back, and he looked like a peddler just opening his sack. His eyes how they twinkled, his dimples how merry, his cheeks like roses, his nose like a cherry. His droll little mouth was drawn up like a bow, and his beard and his chin were as white as the snow. A stump of a pipe he held tight in his teeth, and smoke encircled his head like a wreath. He had a broad face and a little round belly that shook when he laughed like a bowl full of jelly. He was chubby and plump, a right jolly old elf, and I laughed when I saw him in spite of myself. A wink of his eye and a twist of his head soon gave me to know I had nothing to dread. He spoke not a word, but went straight to his work, and filled all the stockings, then turned with a jerk. And laying his finger aside of his nose, and giving a nod up the chimney, he rose. He sprang to his sleigh, to his team he gave a whistle, and away they all flew like down over a thistle. But I heard him explain as they drove out of sight.
Merry Christmas to all, and to all a good night.
Very good.
That was beautiful.
Very nice.
Oh.
Whatever.
That was beautiful.
That was very nice. Merry Christmas.
Merry
Very good.
I'm Miss Anna, I'm the narrator, and I'm Sally first.
I'm Santa Claus, and I'm Julie. I'm the doll, and I'm Martha Facer.
I'm the angel and I'm Lord David.
I'm a little boy, and I'm different.
I am the present and I am Emily Facer.
And these are our grandparents and kin and friends.
Hey, that was perfect. We love it. We really do.
Very nice.
Hi
Oh,
there.
they're like
Is that a good play?
Oh, very nice play. There we go.
Take a picture of our reindeer.
Oh,
Did you get our reindeer?
yes, I sure did. It's all in the front. Yes, I did. Right during Rudolph. Oh, wow, that's nice.
I'll put it in my present box.
Oh, Sally.
I'll put it in my stocking.
Everybody, let's
That was
go.
a very nice production. That was very nicely done.
Hi, Emily.
Comes popping out of the present.
Can we wash it now, Dad?
Oh, that was
Sure.
so beautiful.
Please sing. See, I put it in my stocking. It was supposed to put this in my stocking.
Sure.
I know.
I wonder what you're doing.
That's my stomach.
Your belly? Wow.
Can we wash it now?
It was the night before Christmas, and all through the house, everything